Like, mate, you know what? I killed Mario's first Reaper. like,
Yeah.
you know,
Like yesterday we were talking about it, and there was one player that clearly couldn't win, and they kept trying to go for a third base. And I was like, hey, maybe that's their goal. Maybe they just want to get to 3 bases against a grandmaster. And it's a little victory, but it's a victory nonetheless, and you guys should be proud of it. I'm still proud of the time. I got Cham real good with the baneling. I left it at the top of the ramp like we saw yesterday in one of the games.
Yeah.
Right at the top of the ramp, and as soon as he came up the ramp, I blasted him, and he's like, you played good, man. Even though I know he was just trying to be nice. Still, it was fun. You guys should join any tournament you can. Keep the scene going. Keep it all going. But speaking of keeping it going, we're into our next best of 3 series. The second semifinal, spawning in the top right-hand corner of the map, playing for the bad team. It is none other than the red Terran player, YanXII. Since he won't tell me his real name.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Eternal Empire LE, we have the Bolivian Protoss player representing Team Alpha X. It is MooD. Getting proxy.
I love it. Proxies are great.
I don't know if I want to do this, but I've now associated YanXII with proxies. Like, I think I've seen...
Yeah, he's been doing it a little bit more often.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
So, is this a lift up into the main proxy? Is that what this is?
It looks like it, but that's very weird.
Ooh, okay.
Very disrespectful of your opponent.
You know what's weird? It's just 1 Rax. That's what's weird.
I think it's just meant to get some real early damage done.
Yeah, and he gets scouted. You know, MooD goes across the map with the probe. MooD knows that there is a proxy across the map. Doesn't know what, just knows that there is one. And doesn't know how committed the YanXII is. And the answer is not that much.
Yeah, I think maybe he's trying to force an overreaction here. This is very uncommitted, though, here from YanXII.
Yeah, just a single Reaper so far, just chipping away at these workers, and again, there's no unit out, so maybe he can get a couple of kills.
Ooh, he got 2. Losing some mining time. Man, Protoss has just been getting cheese today.
Yeah, it's not a good time to be a Protoss right now. No one
but
wants
if
to
we
play
think
back
about
there.
it, who was it? Did we see Patty Mac first round?
Yeah.
When he did the max packs? Yeah,
Yep.
so he kind of lost to a cheese, but he also started with cheese.
You reap what you sow.
Yeah, exactly. And I hope everybody reaps and sows cheese.
Speaking of which, he's proxying a starport as well.
This is great. You proxy, and then they're like, oh, it's just 1 Rax? Okay, it's not that bad. And then you find out he proxied Stargate as well. I'm assuming Cloak Banshees? Look at that grenade placement. I'm such a fan of the grenades. Grenades are an art, guys.
There's right, like I feel like they're a little bit underappreciated. Like there's a lot that you can do with them.
Yeah, and like the exact placement you have to put it so that you can run past it, but it'll blow your opponent back instead of forward into you. The macro of Terrans is just crazy. Like, I think it was Maru or someone, but they were repairing a bunker, and when they would shoot at the repairing SCV, they'd put it in the bunker and then bring it out, and pretty much like kept the SCV alive, or the bunker alive forever.
Yeah, because like depending on what's shooting, like the projectile is in the middle of the air, so if you go into the bunker before it hits you, then it doesn't connect. It's like
with Stalkers, their little lasers take forever to travel. Like when I first started playing, I used to be like, dude, how do you just highlight 3 workers and put them into a gas, and now I can pick up a unit before a shot even hits it.
Yeah, it's cool how like there's just so much you can do with almost so little, right? Like and throughout the course of the game, like there's just like Reapers, there's the SCV micro, and it actually catches
all of them.
Wow. Okay.
I think this is really just to pull them out of place because that air is getting ready to come across the map. Or I guess across the little ledge here.
Yeah, across this ledge. As it was proxied, I imagine once Cloak finishes, he's gonna have 2 Banshees, just gonna dive in, and there is an observer on the way for detection. But what shoots up here? There's like a single Stalker. the other two across the map, so a lot of damage could be done here.
Yeah, I think a lot of damage will definitely be done here. This was nice played, completely unscouted, nothing to defend here, no robo, no vision, no nada.
Yeah, especially because the observer is going across the map. It's not going to be at home.
Yeah, rough. Gonna have to recall, and even then it'll be too slow.
How much damage is going to get done as there is no detection? We have another observer on the way, but it's not quite done yet.
And it's gonna go far, and observers are so slow, man. It's gonna take them a while.
Yeah, especially without that speed upgrade. Like, so far 9, 10. Is he going to get 12? His namesake. One more. One more.
No! He should have just stayed fighting. He would have lost them all anyways.
Now, YanXII, rip.
YanXII.
So, oh wait, is he gonna go back in?
He's going back in for one.
No.
You gonna get it?
Tiger, one more. No!
He's not gonna do it. He hates us.
He misclicked. He clicked on the Nexus by accident.
Oh, he could have got one more.
Yeah. F's in the chat.
I mean, technically, he did get 14 SCVs there.
True. All up.
In total. Yeah, but he even took the starport back home ahead of time. It's already back home in a weird position, making medevacs. This Widowmine drop? He's getting the... Oh, no, never mind. It's just the NG Bay. Thought he was getting the... Actually, there's an observer here seeing it all. Holy crap.
Yeah, that initial observer went across the map. It sees all the production, the 3 Raxes, the tank as well. And all these stalkers, they could actually catch this starport. Oh, they spotted it.
Oh, they're not going for it, though.
Oh, he's not going for it. The tank is exposed.
Ooh, Blink's done. Okay, he gets out of there. Almost got the tank.
Yeah.
Fun fact, speaking of observers, I don't know if you guys know, but the main program used for all streaming is OBS, which is actually short for observer because the creators, the programmers, named it after an observer in StarCraft. They were StarCraft players.
StarCraft is just, it's a part of everyday life. It's part of everything.
I honestly think StarCraft is like the reason why esports is so big.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if you guys don't know, Korean StarCraft was like the beginning of esports. That was the first thing where people were like, wow, there's actually a stadium full of people watching an esport.
Yeah.
And then it just spiraled from there, and now it is just the underground of all esports.
It's
and
the
everyone
OG.
hates us.
Yeah. There's a lot there, and it's really cool to see like how far we've come and where we are now. And yeah, we're just we'll see where we go from here, right? Like, again, 3 years of StarCraft, right? We keep saying it for ESL, like we're not done. It's not over.
Yeah, we're not done by any means at all. So that's a good thing. But man, these observers are just seeing it all.
Yeah. And in the chat, what he's referring to is that Ruff was streaming his own POV without a delay.
Oh, without a delay?
Yes. So, yeah, unfortunately, I'm not too sure what happened there. If YanXII was actually, in like watching the stream while playing, and what repercussions come from that. I know that some tournaments it's up to the players. Like, you stream your own POV at your own risk, right? Without a delay. I don't know if there's repercussions for players who look at the stream.
Yeah. I mean, in the official rules, there's no rule against stream sniping. I feel like it's a morale thing more than anything.
Yeah.
You probably shouldn't even be streaming with no delay.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a, I don't, what's the word? It's not morale. It's like courtesy or something.
Courtesy,
right? Like,
yeah. That's the word I was looking for. But as we have this discussion, they're battling it out here.
Yeah, sorry about that. Like, especially if you're watching the VOD. But yeah, YanXII, he went for a couple of drops, trying to deal some damage.
Yeah. Interesting. Just reading the chat, trying to get some more info here.
yeah. At the same time, we do have YanXII going for Ghosts, going for that EMP upgrade. So sticking with this bio style, which we do see quite commonly against Protoss, especially with EMPs. It can work really well. And we'll see how MooD responds, because MooD, he dealt with that drop fairly well. He's able to protect his third base, getting a fourth behind this, and now MooD, he's pushing across the map. It feels like his army is kind of lacking though, so he has to be careful.
Yeah. I like the Zealots in the warp prison though. That way he can get a really big warp in. Gets around the warp in, plus what's already in there. The defense is ready though.
Yeah.
Those two Cyclones were from the beginning of the game are gonna go down. He gets 2 of the Zealots out, and that's not a lot.
Oh, and at the same time,
going for the double-pronged attack.
Yeah, the army missed each other. Like YanXII, he moved out, and now his bio isn't here to protect his third base.
Yeah, and this is looking rough here. Does Yan have enough to defend here? I don't think he does. He's got a ghost out now, but what's the ghost going to target fire down?
Exactly. Yeah, like the EMP upgrade is just about to finish up. The army finally came home for YanXII.
Top flank though.
Oh, the Zealots.
35 workers go down, and MooD's going to be able to win this one here for sure. GG. We got ourselves a ball game. I love this all started with proxies. Started from a proxy, now we here.
Yeah. YanXII, like he moved out at the wrong time, and when that Protoss army hit his third, like he had nothing. He had nothing at his third to defend.
He was pretty much gonzo at that point. But you know, while we wait for the next game to queue up, I was able to find it, and I will read them to you. The names of the War Chest Team League. And so Pig, I like his name. His is War Pigs, which is, I don't know what War Pigs normally means, but it's a song by Black Sabbath, which is cool.
Oh.
Yeah, D Muslim went with Benny and the Boys, which I believe is like a play on Benny and the Jets. I think that's his name. Benny? I don't know. But I like Rotterdam's team is No Brain, No Pain, which obviously is a play on No Pain, No Gain. But in StarCraft, you're only in pain if you have a brain and you know that you're sucking. And then I like Zombie Gruz's name, the Grubba Lubba Dubs, which is from Rick and Morty, which is funny.
Yeah.
Nathanius went with the Tank Toppers because he's always wearing a tank top. That one is hilarious. And Maynard went with the Dread Knight because he has dreads, and that's the name of a boss in Doom Eternal, which is what he's been playing allegedly. And Rifkin, he has the weirdest name, but it's a little funny. It is Call the Ambulance, but not for us.
Yeah.
It said Fear Dragons was the only name that was like questionable. And Fear Dragons name is 4 Shades of Protoss, because I love Fear Dragon went for the memes. He didn't go for the best of the best. He went for Neeb, Trap, Estrella, and Mana. So he just picked a bunch of Protossers who were gonna do crazy things. And then Cat's name is hilarious. He went for Sword of Seoul, Korea, which is, if you guys know, Seoul is an actual place, and the players are Stats, Su, Seoul, and Sort of and Seoul being the only ones not from Korea. So they named it Sword of Seoul, Korea. That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's really cool that he was able to incorporate like all the players into his team name. But
yeah. Yeah, I thought that was fun. Like the team names, they're just great. It's like a fun, memey, like fun thing of StarCraft. It's not like a serious tournament in my opinion, but there's still money involved. Here we are, guys. Speaking of money involved, there's a lot of drama behind this match. I like the drama going on here. It's heating up. People are getting pissed. People are getting excited. It is game number 2 in this best of 3 series. Spawning in the top right-hand corner, playing for the bad. It is none other than YanXII.
And not going for, or maybe actually, sorry, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Ice and Chrome LE. We have the Bolivian Protoss player representing Alpha X. It is MooD. And no proxy this time.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. So YanXII playing it a little bit more straight up this time. MooD, you know, pretty nice defense, like overall, like when it comes to like even though the Banshees got a lot of damage done, they got 11 probes like in the start of that game. Like
yeah. So how do you feel about this? I know some people saying that there was just a G being posted last game. So what do you think? You think the G is offensive, or do you think it's accidental?
I think there are players who intentionally just do 1G, just like to I guess make it kind of offensive, right? Like because
not being it's a gray area, like like we're asking the question now is kind of what you would say when you just G out. You're like, well, it's not really offensive. It could have been an accident.
Well, I mean, I don't. Yeah. So maybe it's an accident, maybe it's intentional. But at the end of the day, like it does also kind of come down to his opponent and whether like they think it's offensive or not. Like, do they care if there's just 1G?
Yeah.
Do they care what their opponent says? Right? Like,
what do you think in this scenario? You think it was offensive or accidental?
I think it was intentional. I would imagine. Yeah, spice it up. At the same time, though, what I would say is that if you're playing in a tournament and if you're being casted and if you're being broadcast, then I think it's expected of you to be more mannered and just, you know, like GLHF at the start, right, and GG. Even if you don't normally do that when you're laddering, right?
Yeah, exactly. Which is what I did. I never GLHF when I ladder.
Whoa.
Well, actually, no. I GLHF nowadays, but I never GG.
Wow.
I mean, it just seems like a waste of time. I lost. I'm just going to get out of here. But when I would play tournaments, I would always GLHF and GG.
I always GG. I only GLHF if my opponent GLHFs.
I'm the opposite. I always GLHF. And I only GG if my opponent GGs.
Wait, what? What?
I only GG if I win.
Wow. The BM.
BM of not actually saying anything.
Yeah, exactly. How dare you not acknowledge that the game was good?
You not acknowledge that you lost or you lost.
Exactly. Speaking of, you know, so far this game, pretty interesting. We have YanXII going for a pretty standard medevac. Widowmine drop. He's setting up. He already has a couple of Widowmines. Medevac's on the way.
Some would call it an old-fashioned Widowmine drop. Good old-fashioned.
Yeah. It's been around for quite some time. And likewise, MooD going for a Blink Stalker opener.
Yeah, which is also standard.
Yeah.
Good for the old-fashioned TvP.
Yeah, and like honestly, like when it comes to the Blink openers, like we see it pretty standardly because it's like it's pretty good. You know, you can defend against Banshees, defend against Widowmine drops pretty well with it.
Yeah. And just to clarify real quick, guys, we are not moderators. We are simply casters. So anything that happens in the game, we have no control over. It's none of our business.
We are not doctors. We are also not admins.
Patty Mac is a doctor. I don't think he's an admin.
Don't think he's an admin. We just cast the game. That's what.
Yeah, we just cast the game. But I appreciate you guys giving us some drama to talk about. It gives a little more spice, a little bit of seasoning to the game. I mean, he even was the third Widowmine. Oh God! He target fired all the workers and a great pullback by MooD. 5 workers did go down though.
Yeah, that was scary when the Stalkers came in and they were focusing on the medevac and there was still one Widowmine shot left. But MooD
I saw it aiming for like a one lone stalker and I was like, ooh, is he gonna get one stalker? I don't think one Widowmine kills one stalker. And then I saw a retarget. Yeah. Oh my God. Somehow MooD saw that too and was able to get it.
Yeah.
That was next level.
I mean, you do see that. I think they changed it. Now there's a laser targeter for the Widowmine.
Yeah, you can see the laser.
Yeah. Really
but
nice
still,
done.
To see that change and then also change, you know, grab your probes and move them. Not just move them, but he split them. He sent 2 closer. So hard.
Yeah, and now like that was the aggression from Yan was just completely shut down. Here we have the Blink Stalkers across the map. I don't think there's any high ground vision, so he won't be able to blink into the main base. Just applying pressure here at the front.
So what do you think the G, solo G means? Does it mean good or does it mean game?
I think it's just game. I think that's
game.
Yeah. It's
game.
When you don't think the game that you played was good, you just say game, right?
Yeah.
You just say good.
Yeah, it's kind of like, hey, it wasn't a good game, but it was game. I wish I did that as a kid in like, you know, in baseball when you, I don't know if you ever played, but in most sports as a child, in like America, it's accustomed to do a little like line where you high five the opponent. Good game, good game, good game, good game. I was just like game. I'll teach my son to be M.
Oh my god.
Whatever you do, son, just give him one G. Don't ever give him the GG.
Never show fear, never show weakness.
Yeah. Never show weakness. And never admit defeat.
Oh god.
Always claim hacks. Whatever you do, claim that they're stream sniping.
Or blame balance. You know, there's
blame balance. Yeah, balance. Yeah, blame balance.
There's a couple of things. There's a couple of things you could do.
Yeah, you got to teach them all the ways. You got to balance. First off is hacks. Then when hacks are disproven, you got to go to the balance whining.
What you really have to do is you have to show them partying stream when they're growing up.
Yeah. That was funny. Someone in the chat said, ask Parting how he feels about the G. It's actually, let me see. It's Zealous. They said, player, good luck, have fun, Parting. Okay. I love Parting.
Parting's great. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, YanXII,
Parting, yeah.
Go on.
No, I was going to say Parting. I believe Parting was playing last night. I honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, if you haven't already realized, I'm pretty damn dyslexic, so I get shit mixed up, stuff mixed up. But I believe Parting was playing last night, and then he tweeted like, "Don't ever doubt me again."
Yeah.
After he got a couple wins in GSL.
It's you know, a little bit of a spoiler alert, but Parting, he did pretty well in GSL yesterday.
Yeah.
Pretty
and
well.
Let me just tell you this: it was a whole long bracket, and after he beat one person or two people, he was like, "Don't ever doubt me again," and then he still had more matches to play. You guys can figure out what happened with that later, but here we go. Big push. The Colossus here is going to be very hard to take out, though.
Oh, yeah, like, especially with only bio. But there is finally a tank here to support the army.
And an important thing here, Marauders don't even have concussive shells yet, so there's no way you can take this fight.
Oh, but we do have a Zealot warping in the main base of YanXII. It looks like he will get the tank as well. Getting a couple of Marauders. These Zealots are actually dealing a lot of damage. They're still alive.
Yeah. I can't believe the Zealots took out that tank. That's huge. He can go for another warping. Why did he get taken out or what?
He's just chilling.
Oh, he should have gone for another Zealot warping, I think, personally.
Yeah, he could have, like, it could have snowballed, right? Like, if he kept warping in. But instead, he did back off. He is still there. Meanwhile, YanXII, you know, he does have 4 medevacs out on the map. He has a pretty decent army here. You know, it's a little bit scary. Like, if he wanted to, he could maybe even doom drop into the main base. So MooD does have to be careful here. As his army, you know, he's at the 4th, but it does take a while to traverse.
Yeah.
Oh, is he going for it?
He's going for the doom drop.
Does he get spotted? He got spotted.
The real question is, what song are they playing as they're flying in those medevacs?
as they get picked out of the sky. There's a couple of stalkers here, but there's no target fire on the weakened medevacs, so the stalkers do get taken out. Oh no!
He didn't micro the Colossus enough. Oh man, it just immediately gets picked off by the army. This is good. He needs to back up. He's not microing enough. He's going after his medevacs. Those medevacs aren't the big juicy target though. You need to save your production. Screw the 2 medevacs to the north. You can lose the 4th base, but you cannot lose your production here. That's exactly what's going to happen. There's no shield overcharge energy here. I mean, that shield battery is very far behind anyways. He's going to pick up and get out. I don't really think he did too much damage there.
I don't think he did damage in the production, but I think he killed 2 Colossus. That's the big thing. He was able to snipe the Colossus, which he only has 1 now remaining for that AoE, and that's huge for YanXII. It looks like this drop should get picked off, which is quite nice. But YanXII, he has his drop here, and he cancels the 4th base. Yeah,
MooD is in trouble. The thing is, he is now supply blocked, but I was going to say, he needs to go like double robo or something. He's banking so much money, and he just can't spend it.
Yeah,
he needs to go for upgrades and like get the shield upgrade that no one ever gets.
Yeah, and he caught the drop. Like YanXII, he was distracted by that massive zealot run by in the natural, killing 7 workers, and all the medivacs got picked off here across the map. All this buyer should as well. MooD has to be careful though. Like buyer can still trade efficiently. And
ooh, I'm not even a Protoss player, but I called it. MooD is going for that second robotics facility, or Robo Bay. What is it called? Or is it his first one? Does this other one get destroyed?
Nah, second. Let's do it.
Oh, second. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really ever play. I play Protoss a little, but I know double robotics facility is gold against Terran, and he had so much money. He still has so much money. I'm surprised he didn't do that sooner.
Yeah.
He needs to waste his money, I feel. It doesn't seem like he's saving up for anything specifically.
Oh god, and they're missing each other as well. The main army of MooD is out on the right hand side. Yan, he's moving in through the left. There aren't really any tanks with this, just massive bio army, but he does have ghosts, he does have a lot of EMPs, and he depowered the forges.
Oh my god.
They're gonna get sniped as well.
He might just go for the killing blow. This choke point is terrible for MooD, and we've seen a reverse choke up his own ramp, and I think that's going to be the end of it. There's no way he can recover from this. He can't remax out. He's not even maxed out, but he can't even get close to it. He can't remake his army. There's not enough gates. GG is called. He actually went for 2 this time, and Yan wins this one. Well, actually, last one Yan went for 1G. This time, MooD, he went for 1G and then replaced it with the 2Gs. So MooD is by no means salty here. It was an accidental 1G into the double G.
Yeah, GG. We're tied up 1-1. Of course, MooD took the first game, Yan the second. And what map is this?
It's more La Dorada.
It's Brazilian, is what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, Golden Wall.
Golden Wall. La Dorada. I don't know how to speak Portuguese.
Well, in Spanish.
Dorada.
Yeah, it'd be MooD Dorada. Like Dorada is gold, but
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Portuguese has a lot of similar words.
Yeah,
I think I heard like I forgot where it was. It was maybe like in Dutch or something. They had a couple words that sound Spanish too. Weirdly enough. French also.
Yeah, you know, a lot of it did originate from like Latin, right? So
yeah, also Italian.
Yeah. It's all kind of sprinkled around.
Yeah, but like English, I just don't know what the hell they were doing with English. English is the hardest language to understand. It just makes no sense. I don't know if you guys seen, but there's a video where there's a girl and she's like, "Why is this Kansas and this is not Arkansas?" Because Arkansas is spelled just like Kansas. It should be Arkansas. It's Arkansas. I don't know. English just don't make no sense to me.
English.
Yeah.
What
and as you guys can tell through our casting, I'm not super great at English.
All right, here we go. Just making sure everyone is ready. God,
I'm just watching the replay. That last choke point of MooD trying to go up his own ramp was rough.
Yeah. Like he was stuck there with the Archons because the Archons be thick and everything just got blanket EMP'd. Like it was just.
Yeah. It's like he wasn't paying attention or something.
Yeah. His army was just completely out of position. Like it was just a rough start.
It's like you're searching for something that wasn't there. This map looks so weird to load up to me. It just seems like the whole screen is just all base, no edges. But this is a map known for being pretty darn interesting. And here we have it spawning in the right-hand side of the map in the bottom corner. It is the very controversial man playing for the bad is none other than YanXII.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Golden Wall LE, we have the Bolivian Protoss player from Alpha X. It is MooD. And we have a probe.
This probe ain't here for no reason.
It's just chilling, you know, just throwing down a casual pylon.
That ain't no scouting probe.
Not at all. And this is a really interesting proxy position.
Yeah, I've seen this before. It's actually pretty genius because who in the hell ever scouts their own gold base?
Right? Unless they went to the gold and took the gold.
Yeah, unless they're taking the gold, which then at least you know, and it's even better. It looks like he was, maybe, no?
Oh no, just going for a regular SCV scout. So he does miss this proxy, and we'll see what can get done from this, as we do have a side note score on the way at home. So we'll see if like a stalker or depths get warped in.
He even made his gate at home first, so this is like his second gate. Okay, so this zealot is meant to stop the division,
right? No? Yes? Maybe?
I think it was meant to, but it missed him.
Yeah, I think he didn't see this. Is he looking for the SCV? Or is he just running across
Maybe
the
he's
map?
just going to reinforce?
Maybe? Alright. Sure. Okay, so the SCV gets in.
Okay, yeah, so I think it's 2 zealots to start, and then he's going for a stalker for the defense. And he's like, wait a second, something's not adding up here.
Yeah, so we have just a bunch of gateway using units, pushing out across the map. We do have a bunker being thrown down here. Actually, 2 bunkers. Oh, no, okay. It looks like
he's got to go high ground bunker.
Yeah. He's completely abandoning the low ground.
Is my terrible English rubbing off on you, Light?
It's early morning at the moment, all right? Like,
oh, it is. Just right. This might be the first ever tournament that I finished casting before 10 p.m.
Right? It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's been insanely fast.
Now, I do remember now, the Max Packs build is where you make 1 pylon at home, so you can keep producing drones, and then you go across the build and make across the map and make 1 gateway, make your units, and then it's pretty much an instant cancel on that second base. So that's really the purpose of this here push. It's like a new variation of the Max Packs where you make your first gate at home, I guess.
Oh, yeah, and the Reaper did go across the map, did get 2 worker kills and forced a lot of lost mining time. Unfortunately, there wasn't a unit in position to stop that from happening. So, you know, Yan was able to deal some counteracting damage, but as you pointed out, like, the point of this opener was just to deny or delay that natural base, and he did it.
Yeah.
And we'll see what Yan does from here. Like, he's getting it on the high ground to catch up. Do you think he's just going to float over to the gold and just try and take the gold as his natural?
I would like to see him take the gold from like the backside of it. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that.
Yeah, you can just.
But that would be next level. Yeah.
Yeah,
that would actually be kind of interesting to put a planetary in the back of the gold. I'm gonna try and mess around with that on the ladder. Yeah. It should still mine like a regular base. It's just not in a regular spot. And then you kind of would block off that whole pathing to walk through.
I mean, maybe. Yeah, I think either
and the
way.
Planetary could take out that gate as well, probably. I don't know the range on a Planetary.
It would. I don't know how many resources you lose, though, from making your natural into a Planetary instead of a CC, though. Like, you lose
a lot.
Yeah. There's a lot of mules there, and scans.
Maybe take it as a third. Yeah, this is super late second base. He hasn't got it yet. I'm sure he hasn't done that because he plans for going for the gold.
Yeah, I mean, he only just finished it up. He went down with his Hellions. He secured that base, and now he's finally going to take it. Again, like MooD, this is what he wanted. He wanted to delay it, and he achieved that. Now, where does he go from here? As we do have Blink on the way. It's a little bit late, though. Already 5 minutes in. It's only just starting. Really nice, though, that he was in position to stop this drop.
Yeah, super huge. But the Hellions, they are in the main. They're not all together. Okay, now they're being micro. Now you can see. Now he's getting these workers one at a time. It's going to take these stalkers a while to kill him. Now he can one shot, but he took out the entire mineral line.
Oh, Jesus. 7 probes went down to just 3 Hellions as well. Again, like MooD, the majority of his stalkers were down here to try and stop the drop, and they weren't there for the Hellions as a result.
Yeah. And now the second base secured for Yan, and the lack of workers here for MooD. Yan's in a great position, and that's not even including the mules that are going to be dropped.
Yeah, we're in a weird situation where even though Yan's like natural was delayed by so much, he's ahead in workers.
Yeah. He kept making workers through all that, of course, which is what you're supposed to do. And I always forget when I get rushed.
Yeah, and MooD actually doesn't have vision of this drop, so he drops all the Marines. He's going to be able to go in and stim, and well, I'm not too sure if he even has stim, but yeah, more workers are going down.
Yeah, it's getting rough. Every worker that goes down, it looks like they're both going to drop each other.
Yeah. All right, so this will eventually get cleaned up, not before 7 probes go down. But how much damage?
Another 7.
yeah, another 7.
We got 7 last time also. Yeah, like you're saying, how much damage is going to get caused here? Because we see 10 worker lead for Yan, so there's got to be some damage done here. Nice.
Okay. Yeah, delays.
Oh, he didn't get it.
Okay. Yeah, he gets.
But now what is he getting? He needs to get workers. He needs to move up. He's shooting. He's killing nothing at all.
I think he's just afraid. He was afraid that there was a tank already sieged up, but there wasn't a tank. There was nothing at all. Oh, the Raven!
Nice. And the blink out. That was a good blink out.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of damage. 8 SCVs. He got the add-on. He got the Raven. He's actually delaying the 3rd CC as well. He killed the SCV and he hasn't returned to building it.
What's he warping in here? Oh, Stalkers. I would like to see Zealots here, but he doesn't have Zealot legs, so yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, Zealot legs is still on the way. Again, these Stalkers are kind of terrifying to push into, especially without tanks. He has to be careful he doesn't like abandon his Stalkers, and he's able to like blink out though. And yeah, so far, good, decent damage by MooD.
I feel like you should keep poking. Don't just have him sitting here. At least poke to that starport or the
depot, right? Yeah, there we go. There we go.
I'm getting it.
It's gonna be able to get that.
For some workers too. Oh, recall. Oh, he could have blinked out.
Interesting.
I guess he just wants to still threaten, like pretend like he's there.
Yeah. He recalls out. Zealots try to get into natural, but you know, there's a bunker here. He's completely fine. But
do you know that the army left from the main already? Did he move his tanks out? Okay, I guess he figured it out.
Yeah.
He didn't move the tanks out, but he figured.
He did just like keep the tanks there just in case. And behind this MooD, he's able to secure his 3rd. At the same time, though, so is Yan. So
I've never seen that a mule mine out that wall. Do they mine out the wall faster?
Do they? Is this?
I guess so. This is new to me. And you can put a worker and a mule on that, couldn't you?
Yeah, because the mules
mine over the worker.
Yeah.
So he could be having a worker and a mule mine out that at the same time. That could be a new thing. I don't play Terran, but I want to mess with that. What if you use your first mule to go through the wall, and then you get through faster and go for a push? I don't know. We need some more cheese on this map. As if Golden Wall wasn't weird enough already. And funny enough, I saw Cero yesterday. He actually lost a game going for the same build we saw Eggs go for with the quick Queen March across the map.
And once again, the War Prism does get in. Oh, he gets sniped though.
Oh, wow. But at the same time, he can blink into this whole mineral line. But he's not paying attention. He's not target firing anything down. He's going to get a tank for his troubles. Maybe 2. No, he's going to blink out.
Gets a tank. He got 8 SCVs earlier from those Zealots. Meanwhile, more Zealots are actually going to the 3rd base. And YanXII, like he's so out of position.
Yeah. He's getting pulled apart here. And the best part about this is on the other side of the map, he's doing nothing. No damage, no counter attack, no punishment for this at all.
Yeah, and again, like
tank top.
Oh, the tank was
blink.
I honestly wanted him to blink in. I would just jump on top of the 3 tanks and kill them all.
I don't know if he could. A couple shots would have gotten off before that.
True.
And he doesn't have high ground vision, so he can only blink like right up to the first tank.
Yeah, that's definitely something that he's lacking here. Actually blinking.
Oh, I like that. That was interesting. He blinked them like one at a time.
Yeah, and none of the tanks are here at the 3rd base. They're all towards to the north at the natural instead.
Where are the tanks in the main? Are they still there?
I think they're the ones in the natural.
No, they're gone. Yeah, so this has got to be close to game over here. Like, how do you defend this?
He's not. He's abandoning this position. At the same time, we got a double drop on the outside of the map. There are only 2 Stalkers here, so the drop will unload everything.
Oh my gosh, this is so good. He knows that Stalkers have always been there, so he drops with just... he hasn't even emptied one of the medevacs, actually. But he drops with the medevac full of Marauders.
He recalls.
He finally empties the 2nd medevac as well. He's going to get a lot here for this. He's got to target fire down the medevacs.
Yeah, and he does.
And in that, he already took out all the army. Jesus.
Yeah, he targeted down the middle. Oh no, the Colossus!
Oh my god, that was the best snipe ever. This drop was great now. And with that, they're even in worker count now. Even though there's a lot of workers? I was gonna say miners. There's a lot of workers on that one mineral patch there.
Yeah, and now DTs
Who
are
has
being
not
morphed in
seen
as
this?
well.
Oh my god. He's walking right past it still.
I think he's all in. Like, he lost the third CC, so like he has limited scans available to him. There are 3 DTs out on the map. He's pulling the boys. He knows he's all in.
Oh my god. There's no Raven here.
Oh god.
All he has is a scan or 2.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's just forfeiting the base. Like he's just going.
Yeah.
He's just this is it right here.
That's it.
Oh no! But the defensive DTs, right? Like, does he have enough scans?
He's got one scan. He's got one scan. Do the scan. No, yeah, G.
Oh
not
god!
like this.
He scans.
Oh my god! Repair it. Repair it. You got all the SCVs, so he's trying to repair. He's got money for. Oh no, he doesn't have money for repair.
Yeah.
I don't know how much repairs are, but I know he doesn't got the money for it.
He's broke. He's so broke right now.
He scanned back at home, and now he doesn't have a scan for the DTs here. Oh my god! Shield batteries though.
Oh, the shield batteries just keep it alive. And the Colossus are doing their best to kite back. There are still DTs here, and
GG. MooD takes it. Game numero 3 goes to MooD. Man, what a crazy game.
that was just that was a clown fiesta. It was just back and forth.
It wasn't crazy like such good back and forth. No, that was just like, what the hell did they just both do? How did it just play out like that? I did like that proxy location though. It didn't go scouted the entire game. Completely unscouted the entire game. That's rare.